student debt, and here's a long-term idealistic solution, so we can actually, exactly, so we can actually separate these problems based on what time scale they're talking about, what level of financial involvement they're talking about, and this sort of thing, so that you don't really have to like Hail Mary anything that. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this word pair thing, because I'm a little bit fuzzy on the internet. I think I get it for the most part. Uh, I think that is probably one of the most brilliant parts of that. The way it sounds is it's like when you set your mood to before your status update, right? You say mood apathetic or something like that, you know.
It gives you a good idea of what the content of that message is going to be like and where it's going. If you're not interested in hearing somebody being melancholy, you just stay away. If you're not interested in looking at short-term, high-expense solutions that are unrealistic, you just don't look at it, right? Instead of wasting your time.
And some people are saying that it won't work for a country of millions, but first of all, we all at this point, I think in history, and you can say that this is a point in history, a turning point. We want to experiment with something new. We want to try it. We want to take the risks of trying it. And when a good idea comes like this, you don't just put it and bury it, right? You give it some time to have some life. And like they were saying, the beta version won't come out for a month. And when it does, we're going to need all you people to try it out and see where it goes. But it'll be phases, right? Where it won't have to affect so many things. It slowly catches on, and then it will be millions of people that find a function just like Facebook. People use Facebook the same way as each other because that's all that is presented for you there. You have to make your statuses a certain length. You have to, it's not too hard to learn a system, and if it catches on, then people will use it.
I think this system happens before the system crashes, and that it's in place and has users as we're going through the big trouble that's coming in our economy, and hopefully it will work just like people. Actually, there's scientists who focus specifically on chaos and emergent properties in a closed system, and the way that it seems to work in every closed system that's ever been studied is that when a system becomes unstable, it spontaneously restabilizes with emergent properties. 1 second. So the way that works is when computers that used vacuum tubes couldn't handle the load, that's when circuits came along, and it was literally like a relay race where as soon as it reached its bandwidth threshold, there was this new technology that was there to just go. So when things get unstable, people look for alternative solutions, and Canopy hopefully will be there to catch them when they fall.
I like that.
There's also psychology of human communications. Is the nature of groups is such that I think it's past 15. There are studies done that past 15 people, it splits into subgroups. So groups start and then they reach their maximum capacity of about 15 people, and then it starts to splinter off and branch off and so on. And that's just like inherent kind of nature of group beast. We got to remember that I am is not us versus them. Us versus them and all this plural kind of state of being is constantly changing, and is not really the same thing as an individual, which is kind of stays the same and is a distinct point of experience. So and that's a big kind of aspect that we got to keep in mind, that the groups tend to change and branch off and splinter depending on their size, and the communication of the group and its ability to deal with issues is also, the bigger the group, the kind of dumber it becomes, because it's like stadiums. They can only talk in roars and kind of basic slogans. because that's the nature of the biz. The bigger the crowd, the more generalized kind of statements and communications become.
So, I guess we're going to have to wrap it up because I kind of want to save this as a file that I can retrieve and look over. This will be saved in the archives, so which is perfect because they're going to keep working on it and developing it. But I really think that communication is our best tool as the 99%, and to prevent getting freaked over by the 1% who really, if on a platform like this, wouldn't have nearly as much say as the masses. So I think communication is, we've been developing it for the last 10 years. The internet, has really changed the way we've done things, and so this is a new type of communication that I think will enable us to get to where we want to go. We'll try it out anyway, and they'll have the beta version done within a month, so keep checking back for Canopy. Is it Canopy with a C or Canopy with a K?
It's a secret.
It's a secret. So you're going to have to do a search.
It might not even be Canopy. It could be anything.
I like Canopy. I wouldn't change it for you. I'm sold.
We're stuck. We depends on how it all plays out. It really does. It depends.
Most of the life in tropical forest is in a canopy.
There you go. So we're going to try it out. I know there's a lot of people who maybe think it's, but I've seen it with my own eyes. I love it. I'm going to be on it all the time. Forget Facebook. I want something that actually enables me to be part of this, which is why I'm here. I'm here because of that, and this will enable me to do that even more on a bigger scale.
Yep. Brilliant.
So I guess on that note,
Canopy, exactly.
Exactly. Very similar.
I saw that coming.
So we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna press stop on the thing, and then we'll get somebody else, I guess, on live feed. Is that okay, gentlemen?
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's say.
Just a last comment is that we shouldn't forget why we're here is because the system is already not working, and we, the new generation, trying to figure out what can we keep and what is working and what we should change, what's not working. But what different groups that are here and worldwide agree, and it is a world movement, is that the system is not working already.
Right.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the lad. Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Good night. That was the Alexander Stone Show. I'll be doing about a 3 o'clock in the morning show, hopefully every night. The late night show. So have a good night, and keep your ears out for Canopy. This is Nate right here, and this is Sasha right here. And I'm Alexander Stone, and we're signing out from Occupy Toronto. Peace out.